Before we begin, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Here, we explore real cases, official documents, and encounters that challenge what we think we know about reality. On the night of November 17, 1986, a Japan Airlines cargo aircraft, Flight 1628, was flying over the skies of Alaska. The route was routine, the weather was stable, and the crew was highly experienced, with thousands of flight hours behind them. Nothing suggested that this flight would become one of the most disturbing cases in aviation history. As the Boeing 747 approached the region near Fairbanks, the captain, Kenju Terauchi, noticed something unusual ahead of the aircraft. Two bright lights appeared in the distance, moving at a constant speed and maintaining position relative to the plane. They were not stars, and they did not match any known aircraft. Moments later, the lights drew closer. Terauchi described them as extremely intense, glowing white and orange, bright enough to illuminate parts of the cockpit. The sensation, according to him, was unsettling, as if the aircraft was being observed. The co-pilot and the flight engineer saw the same thing. This was not a single-person illusion. Concerned, the captain contacted Alaska Air Traffic Control and reported unidentified objects flying close to the aircraft. At first, controllers saw nothing unusual, but seconds later, radar operators detected an unknown return matching the aircraft's position. Something was there. What made the situation even more disturbing was the behavior of the objects. They moved smoothly, changed position effortlessly, disappeared from view, and then reappeared moments later in different locations around the plane. Then came the most shocking moment of the entire encounter. Directly ahead of the aircraft, a massive dark object appeared. It had no clear wings or structure and seemed far larger than any airplane. Terauchi later described it as being the size of an aircraft carrier, silent and hovering in front of the Boeing. The commercial jet felt insignificant beside it. Air traffic control confirmed again that there were no military exercises, no known aircraft, and no scheduled operations in the area. Still, radar systems continued to detect something moving alongside Flight 1628. As the situation escalated, the United States Air Force was alerted. A military aircraft attempted to approach the area to investigate, but as soon as it did, the objects vanished completely. No acceleration, no visible movement, they simply disappeared. Flight 1628 continued safely to its destination, but the crew knew they had witnessed something extraordinary. Upon landing, detailed reports were filed. Radar recordings were reviewed, and the incident was forwarded to the Federal Aviation Administration. The case was taken seriously. As investigators reviewed the incident, internal FAA discussions revealed unease rather than certainty. Some officials questioned whether conventional explanations were being forced onto an event that clearly did not align with known aviation behavior. Radar data showed movements that did not correspond to weather balloons, reflections, or any aircraft patterns recognized at the time. The objects appeared to maneuver with intent, adjusting position relative to the Boeing in ways that suggested awareness. Captain Terauchi soon found himself under quiet scrutiny. His credibility was subtly challenged, despite his long career and clean professional record. Yet his testimony never changed. He consistently stated that what he witnessed was real, physical, and structured, not a visual anomaly or psychological illusion. Both the co-pilot and the flight engineer supported his account, reinforcing that this was a shared experience inside the cockpit. What troubled investigators most was not only what the crew reported seeing, but what the instruments recorded. Civilian radar, military radar, and trained eyewitness testimony all pointed toward the same conclusion. Something unknown had entered controlled airspace, interacted with a commercial flight, and left without explanation. Despite this, no definite answer was ever provided. No secret military tests were acknowledged, no atmospheric phenomena fully matched the data, and no foreign nation claimed responsibility. Over time, the case slowly faded into bureaucratic silence, but the records remained. Japan Airlines Flight 1628 became one of the most credible and well-documented UFO encounters involving a commercial aircraft, supported by trained witnesses, radar confirmation, and official involvement from aviation authorities. To this day, the questions remain unanswered. What exactly flew alongside that aircraft over Alaska? How could something so large appear and disappear in front of multiple radar systems? And if it was not human technology, who or what was observing that flight? Perhaps the most unsettling thought is this: while passengers sleep peacefully at cruising altitude, something else may be traveling silently beside them, invisible to most, but not to the instruments, and not to those sitting in the cockpit. If this story made you question reality, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for more real cases that challenge everything we think we know.